Hello lovely people and welcome to my channel. Today I will be designing a custom church anniversary arrangement. This is the inspo pics here. I did this in chat and this is what it looks like after I finished it. So if you like it over here and you enjoy this channel, consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the video. So here I am just making a grid on top of this vase, and I'm starting out with some green amaranthus. I'm just building my foundation here. And I can tell you the rest of the flowers that I'll be using in this. I am using a lavender rose, and I'm also using mini green hydrangeas, Italian ruscus, and some nice green bupleurum. And I will tell you, me building this base, the foundation with the amaranthus, it's gonna look a little crazy, but when it all comes together, it's gonna look so much better. And I will be filling this with more water. This vase is going to need some more water in it because of the shorter stems that I will be using. And here I'm just shaping this, just trying to find a really good feel and how I'm wanting it to look with the amaranthus. And I am placing the ruscus in here now. It's gonna give it a nice little flare of texture. And this was a really simple recipe. I really didn't use a lot of flowers. And here I am starting to place in the mini green hydrangeas. Okay, so I am just filling in my mini green hydrangeas here. I'm just placing them in where I think they should go, and I will probably move them around if I feel like that I need to move them around if they don't look right in a certain place. So I'm still able to move them around if I don't like where they are sitting. And y'all, this was a fairly easy arrangement to design. I believe I got this cylinder vase from Hobby Lobby, and it looked very well. The florals turned out really well in this vase. And today I am working with a knife. I am trying to work more with a knife. Sometimes I do use my scissors, but I'm trying to work more with my knife. And I'm getting used to it. And so I have my purple anemones here. These are really going to make this arrangement pop. And you will see once I start putting them in, placing them in the vase. And this is bupleurum. I think that's how you pronounce that. I really like this. It has like that kind of garden vibe flow to it. Kind of looks like a wild greenery that kind of grows out in the wild. I really like it. It has a little bit of texture to it as well. So I really like using this greenery. And this greenery went very well in here as far as the overall look. Yeah, I love it. You see how it just dances around. I think it looks really well in this arrangement. Okay, you guys, these are those beautiful lavender roses I was telling you about, and they actually have a fragrance and they smell really good. Yes, they smell good, y'all. And here, I'm just taking the foliage off of it because once I put that rose in there, I don't want any of that foliage getting in the water, creating bacteria, and I just want that rose to slide in that vase where I want it to sit. And as you can see, I am wearing gloves, and I think these roses, I think they may have had some thorns, but it's really good to wear gloves. Wear protection on your hands when you're dealing with flowers because they have so much bacteria on them, and they come from any and everywhere from all over the world. And sometimes I've had to, when I didn't wear gloves, I had to make a hand soak. So I think I did peroxide, maybe a little Dawn, and I washed my hands with that. Especially if you don't wear any type of protection on your hands at all. If you don't wear any gloves, it's really good to wash your hands really good, because these flowers, they have bacteria. And if you cut yourself, that bacteria can get into that cut on your hands. So it's really good to wear gloves when you're handling flowers and you're doing a lot of cutting. And I didn't mention with when you wash your hands with the peroxide, make sure you use some warm water. Yeah, just make sure the water is warm. Be sure to let your hands soak in that peroxide and warm water for about 5 minutes. Here I had to straighten up my camera. Hopefully I can get my camera on track and keep it on track. And here I'm just trying to balance out where my placements should go as far as the roses. I want to make sure I get a really good balance of where I'm placing the roses. And I probably saw a hole back there that I'm wanting to cover up, so I'm going to use a little ruscus for that. And these are the anemones, and these are going to give this arrangement a nice, elegant pop. And here I am taking the foliage off. This is my preference. You don't have to take the foliage off, but if you prefer to take it off, you can. Sometimes it just looks better in the arrangement. It just depends on your preference. And this is where I have to fill the vase. Make sure this vase has adequate water in it to feed these shorter stems, which is the anemones. So you want to make sure that those anemones or your shorter stems are drinking water. So I will be filling this vase with more water. liking how this is turning out. And I really enjoyed designing this arrangement. It's very therapeutic. It's very calming, peaceful. When I'm arranging, especially larger pieces like this, I don't like to be bothered. I like to be left alone, and I just go to another place where it's just calm. I turn on my music. I listen to that. Sometimes I'm praying while I'm designing. Well, a lot of times I'm praying while I'm designing, or singing. Yes, I listen to Pandora a lot. So I'm listening to some worship music or something like that. I also listen to Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. So, and I listen to smooth jazz. It's very calming. And sometimes it depends on my mood. If I want to feel energetic, I turn it on Michael Jackson. Yes. If I want to be energized or if I need some energy, I will turn it on the Michael Jackson station. And it looks like I am almost finished here. Just some last minute touches. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.